Hello, hello, my lovely League audience. Alright, so this is gonna be an Ekko jungle. Again! Oh, we're gonna get our Hunter's Talisman, refillable potion, a totem, and head out into that lovely lane that we call Summoner's Rift. Oh, it's gonna tell us. It's gonna tell us in a second. No? Ah!
We make the future.
Alright, so I'm gonna be grabbing our W. Gonna do a little investigatory action.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Alright. Some things I've been thinking about lately. I've been pondering, and when it comes to ganking lanes, you think, well, I don't want to gank top lane that often, because top lane is sort of like the island lane. Bot lane, it a lot of times can be difficult because, you know, you have a system where you have a support, and it's, you know, it's usually a stun or something, so there's a good chance that they're gonna get away from the gank. Oh. I'm late for my Grompy. Ah, thanks, buddy. Ah, what a champ! What a champ! Keep it up! Ah, what a nice guy.
What's that?
Man, that was so nice. Like, if you guys decide to jungle one day, you will appreciate a guy doing that very similar. Alright.
Not quitting until it's right. Right up.
We're gonna smite wolves to get a little... Now we're sort of going to analyze what's going on mid. Now, Lulu is pushed up a bit. So instead of jumping right out there, we could just wait. So let's see if that'll pay off, if we just wait. Wait for the magic. Ah, nobody's coming? What? Who's there? Who's there? Oh, it's... No wonder he's not coming. Ah. Want him to... Oh, where is this dude? Oh, he's got him so pushed up. Alright, so... Okay, he used his shadow. Doesn't help too much. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to farming. A little bit of a waste there, but that's alright. We're gonna grab the Gromp. Now, even though we wasted a good amount of time there, I don't think it was a total loss, considering what I think is like, okay, I want to get a vision ward. Give me my vision ward. Like this, what I feel is like the crucialness of mid. Okay, so there's Tryndamere. trying to make that mid play happen. Now Tryndamere can't do too much. And Zed's gonna be pushed up.
Things aren't gonna improve themselves.
Alright, I'm gonna throw some wards out. Okay, there's Mr. Tryndamere. Now that Mr. Zed is pushed up, I think he may have.
No one keeps me down. Come on, show me something.
All right.
We'll do it the hard way. Every rule needs a break.
Now he's got a ward there, so I'm going to take it. Well, no, he doesn't have a ward there. Here comes Tryndamere.
Never see this game.
Here we go. Oh, couldn't get him. Alright, that's fine. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna snag this for Lulu. Get it? Yeah, there you go. Alright, so since my Alright, looks like top's doing good. That's always nice for a Nasus to be doing good. Alright, bot doing good as well. Now I should, because Lulu is so far up, I want to make sure that there's Tryndamere.
Never look back.
All right, should I go back? I don't think so. Not yet. Lulu's playing pretty safe. It almost sounds like I'm doing tongue twisters, but I'm not. Okay, so I still want to.
An ally has been slain.
I still because okay, so Tryndamere has gone top side. Now, okay, so yeah, I can get over here. He's not gonna have vision of that over there. And since Tryndamere was over there,
shut down.
Okay. Oh,
I'd rather make mistakes.
out of there. Oh, almost that.
Back to going forward.
Ah, dang it. I used my. He was waiting for me to use my ultimate when I shouldn't have. I was baited into my ultimate! Alright. Grab Runic Echoes, and we're gonna be going for Zanya's. Because that is such a great item versus Zed, it's so good. It's so good. Actually, I should get some boots to be able to move around a little easier.
I hate being responsible.
Alright, so the epiphany that sort of like woke me up to prioritizing mid so much is because the way that I think about it, it's like if you have an experienced mid, you're not always gonna get an experienced mid.
Every second
So it's not always gonna go, even if this, you know, this thing rings first. But when you have an experienced mid, they will know when to.
If there are limits, I haven't found them yet.
An enemy has been slain.
All right, just gonna put a little damage on him,
I do my own stunts.
so we won't.
An ally has
Okay,
been
here we go.
slain.
All right, so see, check that out. Look how effective Lulu is being. Oh, ouch.
Doubt me. I love that.
I run away! That's what I do! I have got to be so annoying at this point in the
An
game.
enemy has been slain.
Alright. So we're gonna continue to support our buddy here. Oh, he snuck the dragon. Sneaky boy.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright, so I might be able to dive him. I think I'm gonna dive him. Ooh, exciting!
Zon is the future.
Oh, I didn't even need to dive him! Come on, get it! Get it! You know you want it? Yeah.
Killing spree.
I got you, buddy. Alright. Oh. Oh, sometimes I'm like, I want to explode them. Come on, you got it. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so looks like Nautilus... Okay. Thought they were planning something, but it's alright at the moment.
Being responsible.
Lulu should be able to handle things. No! Oh! Alright, so we need a little more help. There we go.
This is how we say hello.
Alright, so... Oh my goodness. What? What? What is all this shenaniganry? I'm gonna go back. Alright, so let's get that item, that item, that item.
I finish what
When you hang around an area too long, you give up the sense of surprise, or the element of surprise. What am I talking about? Sense of surprise. What?
Tomorrow's the last of my worries.
Right. So it's time to harass the Zed a little more, right? Yeah. And we need to be wary. Aww. Okay, there's Tryndamere. Where's Mr.
Progress
Tryndamere?
doesn't belong to us.
I'd imagine he's going bottom? Still want to,
Killing spree.
Alright, so... Okay, so there's Tryndamere.
Things aren't gonna improve themselves.
I still want to concentrate on my mid lane.
Ally has been slain.
With bot lane so pushed up, I'll need some help from her. It's not gonna work. Not gonna work. Now we'll be able to get. All right, let's throw that somewhere. Let's throw that over there. Oh well. That went well. I'm gonna grab that magical item for Zed. Let's we can't grab Swifties just yet, but let's grab another Vision Ward. I'm not gonna pay too much attention to Jinx. If he wants to chase.
Not quitting till it's right.
Does he really? Gonna go after Jax? Okay, he just warded there.
We make the future.
Come on now. Yeah.
All out of order.
Alright. Gotta make sure that an Ezreal ult doesn't hit me. Alright, I'm gonna get those. It was a bad fight because Lulu got Alright. Lulu got snared there. I think it'd be prudent to gotta remember I've got. Where's that coming from?
Never had luck. Never needed.
So we're ahead in kills.
Never look back.
Okay, so they're actually disbanding, which is good for us. Jinx wasn't with us. But that's alright. Just gotta make sure I get all that. Clean things up. Not a problem. No major loss there.
We'll do it the hard way.
Oh, nice. That was nice.
Every second matters.
Alright. No, I don't think it'd be a good idea to go after their tank. Should be okay. Those guys eat it. Alright, so what do I need here? Lich Bane. No, Rabadons. Let's go for a Rabadons.
Doubt me.
Okay, so they're gonna get Dragon. I'm gonna ward Baron. Gnosis is getting a little frustrated. Which is understandable.
Time doesn't heal all wounds.
Alright, so it looks like I need to cover top. Okay, that's fine, that works! Oh, I'm not, I wasn't, Jinx is full of good ideas, but that wasn't one of those good ideas. Just get out, please. Thank you. What is he? Okay, looks pretty standard. Okay.
Progress doesn't belong to us.
Sometimes these Gnosis builds, too crazy, too crazy. Alright, so there's Ezreal. He can throw out his ultimate. I wonder if I can catch him off guard here. Maybe he'll come through. There he is. Come on, buddy. Okay, there's Ezreal. But that's fine. He does a lot of it. See, what is Ezreal? Oh, he's pretty much got, whoa! Oh, 15 and 3! What is going on? He is the only fed guy on his team. No wonder he hurts. Come on, protect him, Braum, you can do it. You got it, man. Oh man, Braum is going in for it. Oh, get out of there. Get out of there, you crazies. Wow. Alright, he can't hit nothing. Nothing but air. That's what he's hitting.
Tomorrow's the last of my words.
Alright. Might as well put some more wards out. Ooh, that Ezreal. I need to make sure I catch him like fully in my I need to catch him fully in that. Alright, I'm gonna head back and get my rabbit on Death Cat.
Everyone must have been a fun guy. We make the future.
Let's see how this goes. Buddy.
Shut down. An ally has been slain.
Come on. Woo! Woo! Rabadon's death caps! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright, so what do we got? We got plenty of time. The bomb goes off! Oh man, that might have been my awesomest Ekko ever. Kaboom, baby! Oh, that was nice. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's just the way that I play. I could have got a penta right there. I could have got the penta. But oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I could have got the penta. But instead of after my ultimate, I have a tendency to say, hey, I need to get out of this battle because I'm gonna be focused. So maybe that was the good option. Also, I need to realize how much damage I'm going to do with my ultimate. And as strong as Ezreal was, I did have all my abilities back up. So I could have easily gotten that, but I was able to secure Zed anyway, and Jinx was able to get it. All right. Look at this Ezreal 16-4. What? All right, let's do a little item analysis. So I find that if you're more confident in your champion, you want to go for an offensive build, but take into account a couple of things that I still haven't done, like you're knowing the kind of damage output you do. you're gonna have to get into, like, you notice, like, I just got into that fight. That was pretty crazy. But when I saw as low as their HP was, I was saying, okay, I got some damage off, and then Zhonya's and wait for my little guy. Because my guy was so slow, but my guy got there, and I was able to kapow them, and I could have got the pentakill. But it's not about the pentakill, it's like, like being able to influence. You can I'll talk about that a little bit later. But it was a little bit reckless on their part to go after Baron, because it puts them at in an awkward position, because we know where they are. They don't know exactly where we are. When we went into the battle, we went kind of one by one. We would have done much better if we would have, you know, waited for one another. Okay. All right. Well, let's do a little item analyzation. So, if you have that feeling of confidence, go more offensive. Before, I was going more of a defensive type build with Ekko, where I would have runic echoes. So it was a hybrid. So I wasn't exactly sure what you can expect from Ekko, what kind of damage output, and comparatively to a full AP Ekko. You can think kind of like Ekko in this you have to think of him in a different fashion. Like, it's almost like a Morgana with Zhonya's Hourglass. You have to get them very low to dead, and you have to eliminate most of them to clean things up. And you have to be aware of how much damage you do, and I need to do that more often. But as far as items go, what is this? Oh, I don't know. Oh. So I got Zhonya's Hourglass. That's great versus Zed. That's great initiating your ultimate after some of your abilities have gone off. You've got Runic Echoes, which is just, it's a much nicer item than the last AP item because it has charged. It's just like the other Ekko item. I forget what it's called. But there's another Ekko item that you used to get with Ekko that, but instead you just get this, and that's yes, please. And Rabadon's Death Cap. If you look at they're mostly high damage guys, and very little magic resistance. He does have a little magic resistance, but my burst does so much damage. You saw how low Zed was, so he couldn't do anything at that point. The Nautilus, okay, he's got Locket Iron Sorry. So they have a minimal amount of, so it might have been prudent for me, instead of going Boots of Swiftness, to actually get because two reasons. Like, if I would have got if I would have got Sorcerer Boots with Magic Penetration, I wouldn't be as fast, meaning my little ghost guy, my time guy, he wouldn't be so far behind. Secondly, I would have gotten some Magic Pen to deal with Nautilus and his AoE. He's got grants 15 magic resist. So those boots alone would negate the magic resist. So yeah, the next time I think I'm gonna go. The next time I sort of go for this way, I think I'm gonna go for that. How to use that effectively? You have to have a group that is willing to commit to you, because they have to, much like Morgana, they have to, commit to that situation. They have to commit to you in the fight. So it's got to be an all-in type fight. And they saw me coming in, and they're like, well, we're going to get him because he's only one guy. And I had already gotten Nautilus, and so they all turned on me. And then they came back to fight me. And I think maybe Jinx or somebody else, I'll have to review the video, was occupying them as well, and that gave me enough time to kerpow them. But as far as item goes, I feel like the armor, the magic penetration would have worked better. Even though in some instances, like Boots of Swiftness is going to get you to places quicker. So there's some debate with that one. Like for the 1-on-1 to like 2 versus 1, the little skirmishes, Boost of Swiftness is probably better. And if I was doing more of the skirmishes earlier on, I could have this Boots of Swiftness would have been worked a lot better. So all in all, it could have been the Boots of Swiftness helped me earlier on, and they are cheaper. They have that, you know, reduced cost. So there's some argument there. Rabadon's Death Cap to do that nice big chunk of damage with your ultimate and whatnot. I just wanna, I can't wait to watch that again. Them blowing up. All right, so the Jinx, she went okay. That would probably be like, she probably would have gotten better than me playing ADC. Looks like she went for your Infinity Edge, your standard critical strike, and then some survivability. And as you can see, she got just beat terribly by the Ezreal. Oh my goodness. That is a scary build. You could easily say that this game could have gotten away from us. But Jinx was, well, I'm gonna have fun reviewing that. So yeah, that's just fine. She didn't even have time to get items that would be useful versus the Nautilus. Concentrating, okay, yeah. The Braum, oh my goodness, there's sometimes Braum was in the wrong position. But he had so he was in it to win it. He probably could have played a little safer, but let's check out his items. Deadman's Plate, Boots of Mobility, looks like pretty standard stuff. Randuin's Omen, that's a nice item. That's going to help with the Tryndamere. Not so much with the Ezreal. So, Randuin's Omen. How could have Braum done things differently? Should have, I mean, Randuin's Omen is still good for that passive, but it's not going to be too, like the Ezreal is going to just chunk him. So, as far as Braum and the way that his kit is built, this item is okay. It's going to protect him against the Tryndamere. But the Ezreal, because of all the health items he has, he's just going to be ripping him apart. And there's not a lot he can do about it. So, barring from not having a better idea of what item is more effective against an Ezreal, maybe a Thornmail. Maybe Thornmail would have been better versus the Ezreal. Lulu, let's see. So Lulu, but then, you know, if you're, you know, I would say Thornmail would be better because you're not going to be fighting as much. Their Tryndamere is scary, but not as scary as the Ezreal, I believe. But still, you have to deal with them eventually. The Lulu, 7-3 and 11, and that was not too shabby from my help in mid lane. She attempted to help other lanes, and then she helped bot lane. I think bot lane was hurting pretty bad, and she was able to do that. And that's one of the reasons why my new the new way of doing things is like prioritize mid lane, because a good mid laner is gonna roam, is gonna get ahead, and there's so much, you know, there's so many positives to that. It's incredible, in my opinion. And over the course of games, I'm gonna continue to prioritize mid. Wait for either a counter gank, you know, in mid, because if they're too pushed up, right? Stay in mid, but wait for that counter gank, or wait for them to gank and then counter gank. So we're gonna check that out next couple of games. The Gnosis, Gnosis the Beast. Susan, he just couldn't. But the Ezreal just did. He would be doing a lot of damage to Susan there. But he's still healthful. He's still super tanky though, so he's gonna last a while. But unfortunately, our top laner didn't do too well. As far as Jax, he went about even. But I know Susan got like into some issues where he teleported like for no reason, and so there's some questionable decisions he made, but in the end we were able to make up for those things. But he did hold out his own in top lane. I mean, picking a Nasus, I think it's like, please know how to hold your own. Although I picked Nasus and I've, you know, like, oh, he's so powerful, oh, and then somebody knows how to counter him. Alright, the Tryndamere standard attack speed with Sated Devour. It might have been better. I think it would have been better for Tryndamere to go for his Rage Blade sooner, because of the, I believe, like, its cost effectiveness. And then maybe go for Static Shiv next, and then work on his IE. But that is, I don't play too much Tryndamere, so because of the way his rage, the way his kit is, he gets the rage increases his critical hit, so maybe that's better. But I don't know. All right, but the Tryndamere died quite a few times, but he was still useful. And Sated as well. So Sated Tryndamere takes a little while to get going. But he was active on the map. But unfortunately, so was I. The Ezreal, oh my goodness, scary build. He's got a full build. But we clean sweeped him in the end. Miramana, sort of like, I'm gonna call it Sated. Fully developed Miramana. You got your Bloodthirster for just 6/6 sustain. When I was hitting Ezreal, I should have got him in my barrier because he was able to sustain so much, and I hadn't realized that. Boots of Lucidity. Oh, that is rough, because he can just spam that by Iceborne Gauntlets, and then you got Lord Dominus Regards to deal with any of our high HP tanks. Lulu's gonna have more HP because of Rod of Ages. Nasus, more HP because he's Nasus. Braum, and Ekko, me not so much. Okay, so 3 people. That is totally useful. Blade of the Rune King, Lord's Dominant Regards, he wasn't going down anytime soon. But it just, you know, even though someone could be so far ahead, a bad call by someone else to do Baron, and a clean sweep by a mage that can AoE, and you get an ace, and you lose the game. Gotta watch that. That's one of the things that I kind of worry about. I don't want to be this guy that is responsible for my entire team. I want my team to have the advantage, you know, get the Lulu ahead, all of them be useful. So it lessens the burden on me, and, you know, and then I can surprise everybody. Oh, look, I'm so good! Alright, the Nautilus, this is an excellent item. I'll lock it out here in Solari. Excellent item because of Jinx's critical build. Face the mountain, protect Ezreal. All good stuff. Mobility to catch people. Awesome build. Awesome. And then Jax, you've got your Rage Blade. You've got your Blade of the Rune King to deal with our tankiness. Awesome items. Randuin's Omen, awesome for its... you're able to slow if you want to get away from somebody. But unfortunately, no MR. He would explode at the very sight of me. Alright, so it could have been prudent to start building the Mortius like Zed, because Zed was meeting with a lot of AP. But as far as Jax was concerned, he wasn't dealing with too much AP. And he didn't think, you know, oh, that Ekko, he's a pushover. Alright, this has been ArchAcadia. I hope you guys enjoyed this Ekorama. And I hope to see you guys next time. Adios!